In this video, we are going to talk about marketing a service company. And remember, this is part of the series that I told you about. That eventually we want to create a great business. And for us to create this great business, there are things we have to do that are going to be part of this great business. This is one of them. And this is part of this series. So make sure that you're also keeping something like this so that you can know what you need to put inside for you to get a great business in the end. Let's go right into it. What exactly is marketing? Marketing, most people overthink what is marketing. But marketing is simply that art of telling the world who you are, because if they don't know you, how can they consider your services? The first thing is who you are. You are a remodel company. You are a restoration company. You are a plumbing company. You are a carpenter. Tell the world who you are. The second one is what you do. You are a carpenter. What type of carpenter are you? You do finish carpentry. You are a restoration company. What type of restoration do you do? You do maybe water damage restoration or furniture restoration. Whatever you do, tell the world what you do. The third one is how you do it. Most people forget this. It's very important for you to tell people how you do it, because informing your prospects what you do, who you are, what you do, and how you do it gives you that level of trust that they currently don't have about you, because they have just seen you say who you are and what you do, but they have not seen what you do. So you have to show them how you do it. Most likely you're going to share things that show your competence. The fourth one is who you do it for. Very specific. It establishes you in an industry that you want to be in. You don't want to be everywhere. You want to be in that very special place where you have leverage, where you have high level expertise, where you have an advantage over your competitors. That very specific place. You want to tell them who you do it for. Most likely you want to nail down the location, the neighborhood, the type of houses, the type of client. You want to be as specific as possible. And the last one is the results of all this. This is the work, finished work. This is what marketing means. As long as you're doing this for these 5 things, you're doing marketing. Now, a lot of people maybe thought that this video is going to be about how you very elaborate things about ads, how social media, website, and all that. No, this is the true essence of marketing. So how are you going to do that? Remember, there is the general prospects, people in the general public. There are people in your networks or people within those networks that you want to create, and people in the community. And all of them want one thing. They want you to show them. They want you to demonstrate that you are what you say you really are. People in the community, they want you to show them and demonstrate that you truly are capable of doing those things that you have said here. They want proof, irrefutable proof that you are who you are, you do what you say you do, you know how to do it. There are people who can attest to you doing it for them, and you have results to show for it. Everyone, your prospectors, they also want you to show and demonstrate to them these things. The same with your networks and the community in general. And how are you going to do that? One thing that you're going to find very useful to do this is videos. I left out something here. There is also displays. You display the kind of things you do. This works very well for people who are selling product-sized services, such as things that can be seen publicly, like a fence, like a gate. People that are doing carpentry, like they can showcase doors and all that. You display your works. You will need videos. You will need pictures of your work. You will need stories of your work. You will need case studies of your work and product galleries of the kind of things that you do. Your ability to curate all these things about who you are, what you do, how you do it, who you do it for, and the results is going to be the starting point of you doing marketing. As long as you're able to display, to show, to demonstrate, then you're doing marketing. And where does this all go? They can go to banners and flyers. They can go to banners and flyers. They can go to social media. They will go to your website. They will go to your local search engine optimization, which can mean a lot of other things, and Google Business, which is part of this. But I tend to leave it on its own because of its potential. It's actually more potent than a lot of other ways that you are displaying these things. The kind of videos, the videos, the pictures, the stories, and everything. Now you understand what to do, how to do it, and how you are doing it. Let's come to now how you are understanding these things so that you can give yourself maximum results from all this. Remember, there are three types of media, and everything here is media. It's part of your media campaign. It's part of your overall content approach to this marketing. There are things that you are going to own, there are things that you are going to rent, and there are things that you are going to earn. And your focus is to make sure that you have significantly higher proportion of the things that you own. Every video that you make, that you own. Every pictures you own, you take, those ones you own. Every stories you curate, the case studies, these are things you own. And the things that you own, they reside in your website. Make sure that they reside in your website. They reside either in your blog. They reside in your blog. They are in your email lists. And in your apps. You want to have more of this because this is your asset base. There are also things that you're going to rent. There are also things that you're going to earn. Very important. These are also, you can also make sure that they are also residing in your owned media. Every PR campaign you put out there, make sure that you have part of it. The reviews, you have curated them on your owned media. Any user-generated content that you have, make sure that there are media release for each one of them if you sanctioned them or you paid for them. For social media, anything that you have that is part of your asset base, make sure that it is well positioned within this map. And there is now the rented media. You need not too much of this because everything here, though it can help you grow, you don't want it to be too much in your business. You want it to just have enough say in your business. The rented ones include ads, every other ad campaign that you're going to run, part of social media platforms, because these are platforms that you have rented, that you are currently using. The content is yours, but the platforms are obviously rented. Any sponsored content that you have done with influencers and other people, so not part of what you own or what you have earned. It is just rented. Now let's try to understand how you're going to go through this cycle or this process of marketing. The step one now is to this on-site content. These are the videos. When you're doing something, you record or take pictures. And then you're going to turn those videos and pictures into reels, into shorts, into videos for YouTube, for other social media platforms, and you're going to put them on social media, on other channels, on your website. Because at this level, it's only you that know that you have this information. But if you put it on social media and other channels, on your website, on your blogs, and you send them through newsletters and all that, now these are the channels that you're using. And now this media now gives you reach. More people, you start getting impressions, you start getting views, interaction, clicks, shares. People start showing interest, start developing interest. And the people that develop interest, you are now going to put them inside these containers or the funnels. That these are the people that are interested in our services. You can target them now with ads. These people can be targeted with ads. They can be targeted with other calls to action, like give us a call, send us an email, download our app. You want them to be inside now the owned containers. As you can get, we are trying to make them, we want, for example, their contacts. Because once we have their contacts, now that becomes part of our asset base. We have contacts too here in the owned media. And once we have that, now we can start nurturing trust, start developing that interest further into some to make these people buy. And we are going to ensure that our responses are helping us again communicate the value that we want to give these people who now trust us. And the last step of marketing is conversion and sales. Once a sale happens, we are talking about now more reviews. You can get more reviews. You can get more sales from those reviews. You can get more referrals. And the way to do that is to make sure that you are serving your clients. If you are serving your clients well, they refer people to you. If you're serving people well, they give glowing reviews about your business. This essentially is what marketing a service company entails. It is not going to be a very complex process. This is essentially something that you can go out there and implement. And once you have started implementing this, you have ticked one of the boxes of the kind of things that you want to do for you to create a great business. Great businesses are built by people that are willing to learn, that are willing to do better, that are willing to implement. If you need maybe to send you maybe this one, more of this information, maybe so that you can have a clearer picture of what this entails, kindly like, share, follow, comment, and I will give that to you. Thank you for watching and bless.